So we already have tens of billions of dollars in value secured by Chainlink networks in Web 2 systems that use the Chainlink network's data feeds and data aggregation to prove to their users that they cannot manipulate the settlement of transactions in their centralized Web 2 system.
Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor, and that was the CEO of Chainlink Project. And in today's video we are going to cover Chainlink, the latest news, and why I say that we are going to still make 100x in the future in the LINK token. I will explain why. We are going to do some technical analysis and see what are the expected price targets for Chainlink. Chainlink also announced the roadmap, so we will have staking soon, and we are going to cover all the news and aggregations for Chainlink. So if you are a Link holder, you need to see this video until the end, it's very important. And if you are not familiar with Chainlink Project, I recommend you to see it. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications, and without anything else, let's go into it. Hey guys, well, Chainlink is still at position 22 with $8.83. We have been very down in terms of price actions during 2022. You can see here, this is January 2022, and from here we already did 81% down in price action. You can confirm in CoinGecko here how much we are down from the all-time high. We are on 83% down. And if you follow this channel on the last year, you will know that this rectangle was actually for 2 years the best moment to buy Link. If you bought here, you will get this pump. If you bought here, you have this pump. And you can see all this pump, all these green lines where we pump it when we enter into this rectangle. Actually, this one was the last one for December to January. But from here, we continue a little of pump, but the decreasing of the market bring us below the rectangle, the buy zone, and we actually break it two important levels of support. One was this at $10. We really break it down. That was actually the best opportunity to short Link at this level, but we also broke it this 7.3 level and we went almost here to $5. We almost hit that target. You can see was first resistance here, resistance, resistance, and resistance during 2020, and when we break it, that was the rally for 2021. So this level, this $5 is super important, not only psychologically but for the chart. And if we break that level, the next one, it will be this one where we have these tops here, these three tops, and this support area here on April 2020. So the next level to watch here is $3.25. But in order to go into this zone between $3 and $5, Bitcoin needs to go below $26,000, 25, which was the price action when we reached this $5 target here. So for now, we are not expecting that target. We are actually above this 7.3. And probably if we have some bullish momentum, some recovery on Bitcoin after 9 weeks of red candles, we may hit again this target of $10 and maybe have it as resistance, or even go below this rectangle at 12. But from here I am not expecting this to be a V-shaped recovery. So probably we need to see where are going to stop out, and then from there probably start to retrace again. And maybe to $7, and if we break this again, all the way down to $5. So I am still not buying Link. I am waiting again this $5 range. I would like to buy between $5 and $3 below this area. So at the $5 price action, if Bitcoin goes down, I will start dollar cost averaging in Link, and I will be doing it all the way down until the bear market is over. So why I think Link could make 100x, you will know that in this video. Actually, you will see a video from the CEO. You will see from his mouth the explanation why Link is absolutely necessary for all the crypto space, at least for the next decade, and the minimum it will be for the next 5-6 years for sure. Companies will be needing oracles, and specifically Link. So I will show you in a 2-video clip why you need to buy Link if you want to make it money in the crypto space, and why Link it will make 100x. If you're liking this video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications. And let's go into some news for Chainlink before the explanation of the 100x target. So yesterday, Chainlink targeted double digit after staking roadmap update. And yes, Chainlink has been publishing the new announcements of the roadmap, which includes the details of the staking program. So a quote from there: the overchaining goal is to enable community members and network node operators to support the safety and assurance of Oracle services by engaging their Link tokens. Moreover, this is one of the key milestones on the road to making Chainlink the global standard for the Oracle industry. The implementation of the first version of the staking, it will be version 0.1, and is planned for a specified date in the second half of 2022. And here you have the roadmap. Here you have what will be the version 0.1, which include Link staking rewards, partner growth program, basic reputation tracking, alerting network, and Ethereum USD feed. So we have more things for version 1 and version 2. We don't have exactly dates for that, but this is a planned roadmap for Chainlink, and they include a lot of expansion on more services and more feeds. So that is actually really good. And even in the bear market, Chainlink continue increasing the expansion, and companies that use this Oracle UPFI network integrates Chainlink price feeds on Solana for stablecoin operations. And Chainlink is integrated not only on the Ethereum ecosystem but in many other blockchains. OpenLuck NFT welcomes Chainlink keepers for luck trading, and this is all news from the last week or so. So you can see how Chainlink is still being integrated on all the new companies that appear in the market, like Amber Group partners with Chainlink for more reliable asset transaction pricing. So this is the intermediate data between APIs and infrastructure of companies that are currently existing and the new implementations of blockchains. So the idea of this kind of oracle is super important to the crypto space, and it still will be relevant for many years. Because a company cannot remove an infrastructure that took years to build just to enter into blockchain and enter and creating applications into a network, different network like Ethereum or Cardano. And an oracle serves you like a bridge between data of the outside world, outside of the blockchain network. So this is actually really necessary. And another of the services that Chainlink have is the proof of reserve that enables the reliable monitoring of reserve assets through automated audits. And explore the growing collection of proof of reserve data feeds below, used by leading projects such as Celsius Network, Gemini, Paxos Global. And you can go to the link, which is data.chain.link, and you can see the proof of reserve here. All the networks right now are 16 networks connected here. So this is also good for more services on Chainlink, and the integration with Ethereum and Solana continue being updated and expanded. If you're liking this content, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications, and let's go to the video that will explain why I think Chainlink still can make 100x.
So we already have tens of billions of dollars in value secured by Chainlink networks in Web 2 systems that use the Chainlink network's data feeds and data aggregation to prove to their users that they cannot manipulate the settlement of transactions in their centralized Web 2 system. And they are progressively making that Web 2 system more decentralized, which is very impressive, and I think the real picture of what's to come. So what I think is going to happen is that trust minimization for users on those various properties of whether it's transparency, whether it's user control, whether it's tamper-proofness from the application creator, whether it's composability with other systems, will become increasingly important. And Chainlink will provide that capability. So Chainlink right now provides a path for web systems to become increasingly trust minimized without throwing out their entire existing infrastructure, which realistically, the speed at which trust minimization will have to happen for these web systems, they will not throw out their infrastructure. What they will do is they will add cryptographic guarantees around that infrastructure using blockchains and oracles, and then they will present a kind of trust minimization compromise to users. And that compromise will be sufficient for some users, and it will be insufficient for certain power users. But that is the next interim stage of, early mainstream adoption that I already see happening. And so the merge of CeFi and DeFi, I think everything's going to become more DeFi, and that's what I mean by trust minimization. But I don't think it needs to be like overnight, click the switch, you're completely on a smart contract. I think it's a gradual transition that's facilitated by Oracle networks as an abstraction layer for these additional trust minimization guarantees that users are already starting to ask for and will ask for more and more. So that's what I think will really drive this, is that users will eventually really demand trust minimization. And at that point, it won't really be a choice for applications, whether they're Web 2 or Web 3. Trust minimization will be a requirement set by users.
So you just hear it, guys, from the mouth of the CEO of Chainlink. That explanation is actually really concrete and truthful, and I think that is the mainstream adoption of crypto and blockchain in companies. Everything will go to DeFi eventually, but all that transition doesn't necessarily mean that companies need to switch the infrastructure into blockchain applications or blockchain new companies. All the blockchain ecosystem can grow around their infrastructures, and that is why Chainlink, it will be a major and important member and key on those relationships between Web 2 and Web 3 and CeFi and DeFi. So Chainlink is still being the king of oracles, and that is why I think that $800, $500 for Chainlink in the future, it could really happen. I am not making a price prediction for this year or next year. I see those values maybe in the next bull run. That could be 1 year, 2 or 3 years. But Chainlink actually has no competitors. There are many other oracles projects, but not in the level and the partnerships and the growth that Chainlink has already. And this is not like Ethereum versus Cardano. I really think that Chainlink is far ahead of any other Oracle competitor. So this is not financial advice, but I think you should own crypto of Chainlink or maybe another Oracle that you trust. But the oracles, it will be essential on the main adoption of crypto. If you liked this video, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notification. Put your comments below. What do you think about Chainlink and Link token? What are your price prediction? And tell me if you are holding it and you plan to stake it in the new version Open 1. That will be all for this video, and I see you tomorrow with a new video. Bye.